Alright, guys, so I'm just going to do some gaming of Star Trek New Horizons, and I've been playing this campaign phew, probably a good week or so. Yeah, probably about a good week. And in this one, I am the Romulan Star Empire. And you guys can kind of see, and I'll just quickly run down what I've been doing here. So, this blue right here, the United Federation of Planets. They had merged with the Vulcan Empire and with the Tellarites. And I had, as Romulans, I have used the Tal Shiar to sabotage relations between the United Federation of Planets and Andoria. So I prevented them from becoming part of the Federation. In fact, I got them to declare war against the Federation, which was pretty sweet. And so I'm playing with some mechanics here, such as my envoys. We have the Romulan Andorian Union, which is our alliance. And currently we're at war with the Saurians. We're trying to annex their territory. And the the Benzars are definitely coming to their aid. But I had to send all my envoys to Andoria for to get really any points for diplomacy. So that was, and it's kind of. I go over here to Andoria. I don't think I can actually. I'm. I'm trying to get them in, but now our morale is dropping. And minor opinion boost. So it's dropping by -1. So I am thinking that it is probably not going to be possible to get them part of the Romulan Star Empire because I don't really even see options for it. So I'm curious about the Romulan diplomacy. It seems like they work very differently than the Federation. The Federation starts a coalition and then introduces them in as part of the Federation. Seems like with the Romulans, you have to do some vassalization and does not have corporate authority. So we must be at peace. They must be at peace. We can submit to them and become their vassal. So I want the opposite of this. I want to be, I want them to be vassalized by us. So definitely gets a little bit complicated here. As you can see, diplomacy-wise, a lot of people just are very ticked off by us. So right now, I'm kind of using. Let's see. So that's dropping dramatically. That one was one I was trying to get up there because the Husnuk have a ton of territory and they just took over the Suliban territory. So, yeah. So basically, what I've done in this game is we actually expanded quite a bit. So all of this and all of this right up to here was all Zinti. The Zinti are down to this territory right here. They had a huge footprint here. We conquered all of that, and then we have been conquering in campaigns the Morale states. All of this was their territory. We conquered Zakdorn, we conquered Flaxia. And so I've been playing a lot with the conquering aspect and balancing resources. I just managed to get my Empire Sprawl balanced out, which was pretty sweet. I do have a lot of places I can colonize, but one thing I'm kind of playing with is I only really want a star base up where I have a colony. as a way of self-defense. So I just got something that would add 5 star bases that I can build, so I can build 5 more star bases. But right now, the Benzars are annexing our systems. So I am trying to build a Starbird to add to my fleet here to take back that territory. If we go into here, this is our latest ship, the Starbird, and it can definitely do quite a bit of damage. Although the Warbird, too, is going to be doing more damage. It's lighter armed, which is why I'm going for the Starbirds. And then, of course, we have the very traditional Tallist class interceptors the Romulans have. And then their birds of prey is the Stinet. So, yeah, we've definitely got some new ships coming out. The year is 2227, so right around the age of discovery. And we just conquered a Saurian planet, which is in the Gamma Carinae Australia system, which is sweet. Now we're going to go through this system and wipe out their stuff. Let's see, and it looks like there's the Andorian fleet. Not sure what that survey ship is doing. So we can do energy beams or warheads research. Probably do warheads. Time Commandos, the Crystal Mine. So, looks like the Saurians are moving in a fleet to try to hold this starbase. Starbase has almost lost its shields. The Brunali. Alright, I want to take out this fleet as much as I can. How's the starbase done? Captured it. Perfect. Alright, so we captured Talbutis. Let's go into the war and make sure we claim that system. Yep, we did. How is that going up? That makes no sense. We're at war with them. Okay, so now we're going to go for this planet. There they go. They have a little fleet right there. That's cute. Although I think the Andorians captured that system. I don't think that was the system we captured. I'm going to wait for 25% devastation and then land my troops here. Perfect. Now we got that starboard in there. And we can take back those systems. They took off. They're like, screw this. Alright, so this fleet has to go back and reinforce. that base, and we're going to have to deal with 19%. I don't know why they're dancing around there. Well, they warped out. As will we. Go back here. Oh, and Doria took Benzar. See, now that says 2.2, that's weird. Ooh, new battleship. See, that makes no sense. This is actually a pretty decent war. This is the first war I've actually had a good fight in. And Starbase was pretty strong. Alright, so we did win some systems in that war. Planets, Andorian Empire, Benzar. So the Andorians took Benzar, which takes out one of their allies, which is pretty cool. And we did pick up maybe a couple of systems, not as many as I'd hoped. So yeah, you can go for the status quo and definitely end a war early. They definitely got the upper hand at that last minute, which is why I called it. So what I'm trying to do is, because I know that they're going to become part of the Federation, is take as much space from the Deltans and the Saurians, and now the Benzars are no more, which is a good thing, away from the Federation. The Ferengi will probably fall in line there as well. The Sheliak, those ones, these guys, I don't think are. Yeah, their fleet power is pathetic compared to ours. And let's see. And now the Husnock is equivalent to ours. So there you go. It's a really quick and easy war. You definitely do several campaigns over and over and over. You're not really going to take the entire empire in one war because the war weariness. Once it hits 100%, the war ends, and whoever occupies what systems is going to keep those systems. So, like I said, it's a lot of fun game. But yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you later.